here. So hello, and let me know if you have any questions. Post those in the comments. All right, so we've got live on YouTube and live in the Facebook group. So lots of options there. All right, I'm going to move these over to the side so you guys can be with me as I put these on. And then we'll get started on the greeneries. So let's go ahead and get our mesh put on our wreath frame. Oh, the TV's decided it'll come back on. So let me get your comments up on the big screen. So y'all, it's been cold here. We had a little warm spurt last week. And then the last 2 days, it has been cold here in Alabama. How's the weather with you guys? I know Miss Carla had some snow. Miss Valerie, how many are on this frame? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this is a smaller frame than what we normally work with. There's only 16 where the normal frame that we work with has 18. So, and I'm doing what's called the woodland ruffle technique. I like using this technique. It gives a good full look. I've got Walter down here in his little bed with me tonight. He chose to come down here with me. So sometimes he chooses to stay upstairs with his daddy. But y'all, if you're a first time watcher, please let us know this is your first time here so we can welcome you to the page. Chilly in Florida, chilly and rainy. Miss Annette's been cold. Miss Shirley's been cold. Yes. I had to get back out my sweaters. It didn't rain here for us today. It was supposed to have rained yesterday, but we really didn't get much. So, look at how these, even though these are the evergreen Christmas, look at how they're going so nicely with that dark green. That's why I knew this one would work for this mesh. It's going nicely with this dark green. So the mesh came from Deco Exchange. I got to remember to start using my affiliate link for that too. So you guys can shop on my link. All right, so this craft show that I'm going to, it's on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it's supposed to have lots of people. Lots of people. So I've been going crazy trying to make sure I have enough inventory. But it's going to be fine. Going to be fine. Are any of you guys doing craft shows? Is it time for y'all to get geared up and started, or do you start later in the season for those that are doing them? Oh, Miss Valerie, from your lips to God's ears. I hope so. I was talking to the hubs about that today. It sure would be nice. So I'm following my strategies. I've done a little pre-work, and I've got my inventory figured out, and I've got multiple price points, and I'm working on a stunning display, getting my marketing out. All the things that add up to a successful craft show I've been working on. So, and in my spare time, when I haven't been working on that, y'all, I have been working on some new things for you guys that I will be posting really soon. But I am going to hold my craft show masterclass again March the 8th through the 10th. So you can go ahead and get on that wait list if you want to. Go to successfulcraftshows.com. You can get on the wait list. And registration will open probably next weekend. We'll get that registration open and we'll start having fun in the Facebook group for that class. And if you are not quite ready for the master class where we go over in depth on a lot of more strategic things, if you're just getting started in craft shows, I am putting the finishing touches on my, well, actually I put the finishing touches on it. What am I trying to say? Words, Karen, they're hard today. I have created a basics course is what I'm trying to say. And it is 5 self-paced modules. It's very low-key, but packed full of information that you need to answer all your questions that you will have as a first-time craft show vendor. And these modules, they're little videos. They're about 15 minutes a piece. And you can watch them at your own speed, your own pace. You can watch them over and over again as you need to. And they come with notes that you can print out and a couple little worksheets. And that's the Craft Show Basics course. And let me see if I can put the link to that, because I would love for you guys to go out there and give that a try. And I didn't prepare that ahead of time. MailChimp. Let me find that landing page. So, but yes, it will be very helpful. And then after you take the basics course, then you can decide when you need to take the master class. I'm going to do the master class, I think, 3 times a year. And then the basics course, you can sign up at any point. It's going to be what we call evergreen. So you could take it at any point in time. And so I thought that would help you guys a lot. We are almost to the end of this, and good, that's good, because we only got 2 pieces of mesh, and I got 2, yes, awesome. So, let me get logged into that. All right, so it is successfulcraftshows.com/craft-show-basic. Basics. Basics. So let me put that out there. Here we go. Ah, Miss Jessica, yes, I know. I've got you. /craft/basic, no, show, if I could spell correctly, / no, not / dash, basics, successfulcraftshows.com, craft show basics. Yep, that's it right there. So we got that rolling. And y'all, I have been trying all weekend to get a new software connected to my website. And I am not a software coder. I don't know much about any of the back end side of my website. And so I have been watching YouTube videos and trying to teach myself things. Now, I know I just had 2 pieces of this. Where'd that other piece go? Oh, I guess I already put it in there. Lord, have mercy. Okay, so let me get my mind back on what we're doing. And this one is a little bit janky, so I'm going to fix it. There we go. All right. Look at here. Look at how pretty that turned out. Isn't that pretty? Now look. Look at our little froggy. It ain't gonna be super cute in there. So I think we're gonna go ahead and I also want to use this this high came in, and so I think we're gonna put the high on here with our little frog, and then he's got some arms, and I'm gonna make it like he's holding these letters, and then we got some little foots, and we'll just cross his little feet. Yeah, that's gonna be super cute. We'll get his little feet crossed. I'm liking that, aren't y'all? What do you think? So for those of you that, you know, the Craft Show Basics course, it is perfect so that you can go over just what's covered in that course. We cover, you know, picking your shows, identifying your target avatar, your customer avatar. We talk about booth setup. We talk about inventory. We talk about customer service, engagement. We talk about mindset. Those are the kind of things that are covered in the basics course. And then when we get into the master class, we're going to dive deep into marketing and branding and just different sales strategies and analytics, post-show analytics, and things of that nature. So it's going to be really, really good. Yes, Miss Valerie, isn't it cute? It is super cute. All right, so I think the first thing I need to do is figure out how I'm going to attach my sign. And for my sign attachment, I am going to use my little eye hooks. For this kind of sign, I just like using my little eye hooks. So I'm going to get 3 of those. These are just little hooks that I picked up at Lowe's or Home Depot, one of those places. They come in a little plastic pack, and I have put them in this little pin box so I can keep up with them. But what I will do is take these. Let me put my wreath form up here. So I will take these. Well, hold on a minute. I need to see kind of want it to go right there. So I'm going to put one right in the corner, in the top of the H, at the bottom of the H, and right at the bottom of this I. So 3 points of contact is what I like to do. So I am going to take this, and y'all ignore my nails. I've got to get them done, but they're what I got to work with tonight. And so I just go back and forth and just get that started in that wood. And then pushing down as I twist, I can get that eye bolt going in there. Now I don't want to go too far through because I don't want it to come out the other side. There we go. And I said I wanted to do one here at the bottom of the H. All right, I'm putting this on. So what have you guys been up to? How's your weekend? Share your weekend wins. I'd love to hear them. Let me get this out of the way so I can see the comments. Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah, I'd love to hear about your weekend. How's it been? What have y'all been doing? Okay, there we go. We got that in. Now I'm going to need 3 pipe cleaners, and I'm going to use green because we got a green base. All right, so we're going to get 3 of these green pipe cleaners. Oh, Miss Amy made a peep wreath. Awesome. Miss Valerie made top hats for the bunny heads. I can't wait to see that. Be sure to post it. We'd love to see it. Oh, Miss Amy. That sounds cute. I had some of those peep bunnies, but they wound up going to the grandkids instead of getting in a wreath. Imagine that. And then today, Hudson and Mason were in here, and they were just like two little squirrels going to town all around over in here, everywhere. Grammy, what's this? Grammy, what do you use this for? Grammy, what do you got this for? What's this for, Grammy? What's this? What's this? I was like, okay, boys, y'all need to go outside and play. It was like 50 million questions. But I love to have them. I love it when they get to come visit. There's just something special about grandbabies, aren't there? So I got to see Jeremy's kiddos at church this morning. Well, I didn't get to see Jackson, but I did get to see Evie and Crimson. Got to see them at church this morning, and then Amanda's kiddos this afternoon. So I have a total of 6 grandbabies, and they are all just super special, super sweet. And so naturally, Mason was here, and we had to have spaghetti for supper because his favorite that I make is spaghetti. And he told me he wanted to watch me make it so he could see what the secret is that I put in there. And he learned tonight that the secret that Grammy uses for her spaghetti, and y'all are going to laugh, but I get garlic cloves, and I have a garlic press, and I squish out the garlic through that garlic press. He was so fascinated by that. He's like, this is why your spaghetti is so good, Grammy. I said, yep, that's it, buddy. So, I don't know why that makes it, but he thinks my spaghetti is better than anybody else's. But I tell you what it is. It's not the sauce. The sauce is really good, but it's the noodles that I use. I think he really likes the noodles because I use the vermicelli noodles. Vermicelli, whatever it's called. Y'all know I don't pronounce things like they should be. But I use thin noodles instead of those thick ones. I don't like thick spaghetti noodles. So, that's what we had for dinner. And they ate it all. I like to see them eat. So what should we call this little wreath right here? I think he's going to be Timmy. Kermit's too normal or expected. I think we're going to call him Timmy. I think he's going to be cute. What do you guys think about this little froggy face right here? Isn't he cute? Now I am just attaching these through the mesh and then wrapping the wire around the frame. And now we'll get his hands put on. Now one thing you will notice about these is sometimes you need to put a blopple of glue at the top because these wires will slide if you don't. Especially if your wires are already sliding, go ahead and reinforce it with a blopple of glue. And yes, blopple is an official term. It's not quite a dauble. It's not quite a glop. It's a blopple. It's not quite a blob. There we go. All right. So these are his little feet. I'm going to do his hands first. I want this little hand to be like it's holding the high. And so I'm going to wrap it right here. this little hand's going to be raised up like he's saying hi. So I'm going to put it on the front row. And I put them right into where I've got this greenery. So it has something to connect to. How many items do you think I've made, Miss Valerie? The last count, let's see. 10 times 11, 121. And then I've got 3 more, 33. I've got about 160 maybe? Give or take. It's a 3-day show though, y'all. 3 days. And it's supposed to be super busy, and they've told us not to run out of inventory, so we'll see. We'll see. Hey, Miss Deanna. Beaumont, Texas is in the house. Come on in. So I'm going to put his little feet like they're bent down. Might even cross his little legs. We'll see. Yeah, I like them crossed. Ooh. I need to take a rag to that and get that spot off right there. All right. This is like way too much. Cut that off. So, and I'm taking a variety of seasons. I've got some Easter. I've got spring, memorial, summer. So, Miss Jessica, how I store all of that is I have my craft shop has 2 rooms to it. And I have a storage shed in the yard. And then I have rented 2 storage units in a climate controlled space. And then I have my craft trailer is full. So that's how I do it. Because I'm going to be doing some big shows. Couple of big shows this fall, and I'm gonna have to have a lot of inventory for those shows as well. How cute is he? Is he not just precious? Hi. Hi there, Timmy. Hello, Timmy. Okay, he is precious. He is adorable. I'm loving him. Now, he needs a bow. He needs a bow and some ribbons. So, Miss Annette, I don't know what I'm going to charge yet. I keep up with all of my tags. And then at the end, when I make it, I will tally up all my costs into it. And then I will determine the price. So it's a little too early to tell. He's probably going to be in the 95. Yeah, he's probably going to be in the 95 and up range, if I had to guess. All right, let's go ahead and make us a bow. I'm going to use my bow maker. And he's going to need... You know what? I'm not going to do a bow like that. I'm thinking it through, but let me just show you these ribbons. These were all in my deco box. Look at how pretty. Oh, so very pretty. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Figure out how to use all these. Now, I normally wouldn't think to get a little thin ribbon like this. But y'all, yes. I'm going to say yes. Yes, yes, yes. Look at that. Oh, great job, y'all. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a little tail. I'm just going to do one little loop. I'm going to come in with the green. Loop of that green. Gosh, that's so pretty. I'm going to pull in this pink. Really pretty. And I'll zoom in for you guys. Hold on. I didn't have that quite pulled up like I needed to. All right, yes. Pretty, pretty, pretty. We'll put us a little zippy tie on it. And then we'll go ahead and dovetail all of our ends. Now these, I don't think I'm going to dovetail because they won't do well dovetailed. So we're just going to cut them on the angle. All right, this is ready. So I'm just going to make this bow, and then we will bring it over, and we're going to put it right here. Just play with it a little bit and get your ribbon tails like you want them. There we go. And we'll do another one for over here. Yeah, I like that. What do y'all think? Y'all like it? I do like these little thin ribbons. They give it such a whimsical little springy look, don't they? All right, I'm going to cut these on an angle. Okay. Coming in with our yellow. So, guys, I'm going to try to come live on here probably Wednesday night. And we'll do another live. We'll make something else. But I've got Monday night, I'll be coaching in the Wreath of the Month Club. And then Tuesday, we've got something to do. And then so Wednesday, it looks like I'll be able to get back on here live. Is that all of them? Yep, that's all of them. Hey, Miss Connie, how are you? So, now, another green pipe cleaner, chenille stem pipe cleaner. What do y'all call them? I call them perfect for the project. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, I didn't cut my dovetails, so let me do that right quick. I'm trying out these new scissors from Deco. I'm liking them, I think. I think I do. They are sharp. Y'all, I got jonquils blooming, or daffodils, whatever y'all call them. We've got jonquils blooming in the yard. Super excited for spring. I'm ready too, aren't y'all? Ready for that spring to get here. So I think we're gonna do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm going to cut 6. I'm going to do 6 strips. So I'm going to do 6 of the yellow. I'm going to do my strip ribbon tails at 14 inches. So I'm going to do 3 of these. And I am going to pair that with the peach. I don't know about that. I like my long scissors for this project. All right. We'll get 3 of these. Miss Connie's got rain. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, the rain just gives us lots of good water for our plants to get ready. So y'all, years ago, I used to teach school, and we had to come up with bulletin boards, right? Y'all know about teachers and the bulletin boards. And I don't know, for some reason, I thought this was the funniest thing. It was just one of those corny dad jokes, I guess. But So we put up a bulletin board, and it was for April, and it was April showers bring May flowers. But what do May flowers bring? So I'll let y'all think about that a minute. Y'all put your guesses in the comments. April showers bring May flowers. But what do May flowers bring? Y'all, I'm telling you, it's corny. It's corny as all get out. But it was absolutely hilarious at the time. Of course, this was 30 years ago, so. But what do May flowers bring? And every time it rains in the spring, I think of that little rhyme. Good guess, Miss Patricia, but Miss Jessica and Miss Cynthia is right. Mayflowers bring pilgrims. Y'all, the kids were like, what? But us old timers, we got it. We thought it was hilarious. Oh, Miss Jessica, you're up there. Okay. Nice. All right, so I'm just going to... Oh, Miss Cynthia, nice. I bet you've got some stories. Okay, these ribbons are going to be so pretty together. Look at, I'm going to pair this green with this print. Isn't that going to be pretty? And then we'll do the yellow and the pink. All the teachers up here in Rhode Island, I'm going to tell that joke. Well, down here in the South, they didn't get it. Down here in Alabama, they didn't get it. Your kids were even told. That is so funny. I thought it was hilarious too. Okay, guys, so now let's clean up this little mess right quick, and we will add our ribbon tails. So if you guys are new to watching and following, be sure to like and follow and sign up for our notifications. You can get text message notifications when we go live. I'll put it in the chat. But you text 334-373-1443 and you can get on that text message list. So text live. You got to do it on your phone. You can't type it in the comments right here. It won't pick it up. 334-373-1443. So text that word live on your phone to that phone number. And traditional text rates may apply. And then you can get those text messages when I go live. And then also on our YouTube, for our YouTube friends, same number. Text the word live. Okay. And then if anybody wants to come and follow me over on TikTok, you can find me at Crafty Creations WS. WS stands for Wreath Shop. And I'm on TikTok. I'm trying to get to 1,000 so I can go live on TikTok. Not quite there yet. So we are just putting our little ribbon tails in. I'll zoom in so you guys can see that. There we go. Those ribbon tails are going to give it some more volume. One more. One more. It's going to go right here at his arm. Okay. And then what I think I want to do, I think I'm going to add to the green and the pink, I'm going to add one of these. I was going to make a bow. I don't know. I don't know that I want a bow though. A bow would be cute. Why don't we do a bow? Let's do a bow. So we'll just do a little bow. I'll just put a little zip tie on it. I peeled all my polish off my thumbnail. I've got to go this week and get new color put on. Yeah, I like that. Curl them up a little bit. We'll do another one. All right. Well, thank you, Miss Patricia. So I have been making my wreaths since about 2012, making and selling them since about 2012. And I absolutely love it. But I also work a full-time job. So busy around here. Hey, Miss Jennifer. How are you? Miss Jennifer, look at this cute froggy. If I find any more frog kits, I'm going to get them because I'm liking this little frog. He's something I've had in my stash for a while. And now we'll go with the green. The green looks good in there. It really makes that yellow and pink pop. I'm liking it. I hope you are too. It kind of pulls all these colors together, doesn't it? Where'd the other piece of that go? There it is. There we go. I want it all up front. I don't want anything hiding in the back. And y'all, ribbons are inexpensive fillers that make it look so pretty. I say it's inexpensive. Some of it is. Some of it's expensive. All right, now we're ready to add some florals. Because yes, we're going to add florals. So I have these really light colored eucalyptus. So we're going to add some of those. I'm going to cut 2, 3, 4, 5, cut 6 of those. We'll see kind of where we want it to go. I may want to put a couple together. Just going to play around with it and just kind of see. But we're also going to use these. Look at these pretties. So I've got some yellow. Got some different colors, pink. So let's see what we want to do. Oh, ooh. Good job, Deco. This is very swirly. Yes, it's so pretty. Okay, so this is something I definitely can break into several. Okay, y'all, don't have a heart attack, but I'm fixing to break it all apart. The sewing pattern to make Mr. Froggy on Etsy. Ah, nice. So my sewing machine died years and years ago, and I have not replaced it, and I do miss it. So for those of you who sew, where did you learn how to sew? How did you learn how to sew? Is it something that your mom or your grandmother or someone shared with you? How did you learn how to sew? I'm interested because I just don't think our kids of today have any idea. Some of them do, but we took sewing, or I took sewing at the rec club. We went to the rec center and took sewing. We had a blast too. It was a lot of fun. All right, I'm going to use my steel pick machine as I put these together. I'm just going to play around with some of this. And then I can add this. I'm going to put this one right here. Add that right in. It's going to make him very wispy. Wispy. Okay, here's another one. We'll make this one up. So your mom taught you? Nice. Grandmother taught your mom? Great. Yep. Teaching them? Awesome. Taught yourself? So my nanny taught me a good bit of what I know, but we did the actual taking of the, because she lived so far away, we took sewing lessons at the rec center. And it was so much fun. I won't ever forget, I made a skirt. And I thought it was the most beautifulest skirt in the world. Nobody could tell me otherwise. And then when Amanda was little, I made some dresses for her. And they looked like they were straight out of Little House on the Prairie. But she absolutely loved them. And she would twirl. Lana. Oh, good old Lana. I do think you get better at it with time and as you get more experience. Kind of like wreath making. Our little Froggy. Froggy's gone wild here. It's going to be so pretty when we're done. Let's see, I want the pink and the dark together. That doesn't belong in there. And I think I'm going to add a yellow. To this one. Kind of making my own little bouquet. I'm going to put this one right in here. I'm not loving these right here. I'm not going to take them off yet, but I don't know that I'm liking these, guys. It's just a little weird. A little weirdness. That's a little long. I'm going to cut that. Oh, well, Miss Patricia, welcome. Glad you joined us. Welcome, welcome to the page. So it's really coming together, isn't it? And we still got to put our other flowers on here, but it's coming together. And I like to bundle them together instead of putting them all in separately. I like the look of the bundles. Glue strings. Now, if I had more of this, I could use it in another project too, and in a different style. This is pretty cool. I like this stuff. Okay, so I'm just looking around here, getting my stems to put together on this. I need, you can't get too many because they won't connect. pull these up kind of toward the front there. There we go. Yeah, these things are going to come off. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but they're they look like fishing wire. Y'all probably can't even see them. They're little strands. They look like fishing wire sticking out all over where, I don't know what. It is not giving it to me. It is saying fishing tragedy instead of floral beauty. So, we don't need fishing tragedy. All right. Y'all, these have got to come off. I can't do it. I just can't do it. They look like little antennae. But they're just colored fishing wire is all it is. Stringing out all through my design. No, thank you. Not today. Not today. See? Let me zoom in for y'all. See that handful of, oh, wrong way. See that handful of stuff? Yeah. Yuck. But look at how pretty it's turning in. Yeah, that's much better without that stringy stuff everywhere. Okay. Now we're going to put this. We got a couple of these. And we're probably not going to use the whole thing of these. Like, I'm just going to put these together right here. And I'm going to put another one of these on there. Because I see my eye is wanting to see one up here. So I'm going to mix this in with it. I'm going to put it right in there. So, little Froggy, he's sitting up in the flower garden, looking pretty, doing his thing. Alright, so just going to make a couple of cute little things. I'm going to just use the light pink one and not the dark pink. Because I just think we just need just a few little pops of that pink. What do y'all think? A few pops of pink? I'm liking it. Okay, so this is a double bloom, and so I'm going to kind of put it up in here. Let's see where I want to go. Right there. So y'all, I am really in this year I think if I had to claim a theme for the year of my designs, I'm seeing a lot of English garden. I don't know why, but I'm really liking it. Do y'all ever notice themes in your work over the year? All right. This is another double one. So I think, but I'm going to cut it down. I don't want it that tall. And I'm going to cut this down. Oh, y'all can't see me cutting them down. I'm going to cut them down and get a little bit wider. I'm going to cut them down. Actually, I don't think I'm going to use that one at all. And you'll see what I'm going to do. I just kind of come right there. Yes. And then I've got one left. A good little bit of greenery. Walter, buddy, you all right? I don't want it coming out right there in the middle of that bow. So I want to let that one kind of come out at the bottom. Wrapped in with this bow. Beautimus. Beautimus, beautimus. And then we have just a few little greenery pieces. I think I'll put these two together. And add a yellow. And I want to put it right back here. Right there. And then I'm going to add another yellow. I'll do these two together. Oops. And I've just got a few more pieces, so I want to use them all up. All right, this one, I don't want this piece right here, so I'm going to pull it apart. And just maybe just cut that off. I don't like that piece. It offends me, therefore it must go. Put this top back on. There we go. And push that back up. That little piece around it. You'll see why I'm doing this in just a second. So I'm making this one small because it's going to go right here. Right there. And then this little, we'll cut this one small too. Trying to decide. I think this one's going to go right in here and come out right there. Oh, y'all, he turned out so pretty. Didn't he? What do y'all think? Do we like our little froggy? That's bothering me right there. There we go. So here is our finished froggy. What do you think? I'll set it up straight. There we go. I think he's super cute. So for the big shows, it's just me and my hub so far. Well, and I'm hoping to get a third person to help. That would be great. Because when he has to go back to the truck and get inventory, it leaves me by myself. And so it would be great to have another person. So, yeah. Y'all, I'm loving how this turned out. I can't believe that I waited all this time to use that little frog. And then I'll have to figure out my pricing on that. But just guessing, what would y'all think this looks like as far as price wise? I don't know. He might have worked his way up to 125, 130, 140, something like that. I'll just have to add it all up and see. Yeah. It's full of beautiful flowers for sure. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'm happy to have you all come back and join us again. Yes, Miss Danae. That's me too. So that's why, Miss Annette, I really don't price them till I get a chance to add it all up, because you just never know what they're going to turn out when you're on the design table, right? When you're in the creative flow. So, all right, guys. Y'all get some rest tonight, and we will see you later in the week. Be sure to like and follow, and let me know, again, text the word live to that phone number, 334-373-1443. And if you're interested in the craft shows, y'all go to successfulcraftshows.com, get on that wait list, or check out the Craft Show Basics class. We'd love to have you, and we will see you later this week. Good night.